to come into his country and exploit the people and to trade the women. He was protecting the women and the children, and he was raising the boys to be soldiers. They had to get rid of them. He was creating a situation in Ethiopia where pretty soon they would be able to defend themselves, and they didn't want that to happen. Ethiopia has been under a protectorate with varying European countries, mostly Italy and Britain, for the last 150 years. This guy would have got their independence. That's what he was fighting for. Now, if you notice, he looked like somebody else, Anwar Sadat. Anwar Sadat was the last Egyptian pharaoh from Egypt that was an Egyptian. You remember?
No,
saying that.
No.
Yeah. They built a pyramid structure to him in his memorial. You remember what happened to him, right?
No.
He was assassinated on stage by the Mossad.
What?
You know who the Mossad is, don't you?
Yeah, that's Israeli CIA.
Yeah. Now you know who run that, right?
What you got? I got ideas, but you know,
the Dirty Moors run that. All that shit going on over there, the Dirty Moors run that shit.
That's what I was gonna probably say too.
That's their shit. Pull up assassination of Anwar Sadat.
Oh yeah, we gotta get this.
It was live. I
think Baba got that in the book. Baba got that in the book.
Yeah.
He got that in the book. I remember reading this in the book when you saying it now. It's my memory's going to come back. I think I read it in the book that Baba put out about that dude getting assassinated.
Yeah, they had
to spell his name.
A-N-W-A-R. His last name Sadat, S-A-D-A-T. Shout out to Sadat X from the Brand Nubian, by the way. Yeah.
Let's save him, man, because I'm gonna do research on this guy. Let me save him.
Yeah, so the reason that he would have had peace in the Middle East in the upcoming months before, if he would have lived, it would only took him about another 6 months to solve all of the Middle Eastern conflicts from Egypt.
There you go with a phase on. Oh yeah. So what he was from?
They couldn't have that, huh?
He from Egypt?
Yeah, he's Egyptian.
Nigga look like a damn. He don't look like no far. And he looked like I mean, yeah, you can say he Egyptian, but he like the Ethiopian type Egyptian. He ain't like the afar. Yeah, this right here. Oh,
I don't think that's in the picture.
Old picture when he was younger. I'm gonna show you what he. Okay, like this a picture. It's a picture of him when he older right here. I got you right here. All right, so this nigga don't look like no. Like he do look like the bloodline because that's how he looked like King George looked. King George looked just like this. And
you know who else looked just like that? Sherman Hemsley.
Yeah, they're playing the George moving on up, right?
Yeah, George Jefferson.
Yeah, George Jefferson. George Jefferson from that same bloodline with King George now. Look, the Williams, they come from yeah, so you're right. These people are Egyptians because if you go back but you could trace them all the way back to Ethiopia or that one landmass, because we don't know. They give us a map of how the landmass is separated and cut off, but we know at one point all that land was one piece, and you know they try to play these games to separate us. But yeah, I'm with you when you say he an Egyptian because I already did research on how to line, and this right here is a trait right here.
Male pattern baldness.
Yeah.
The heritage from the mother. That come from the Danaki.
Go ahead. Build on it.
Well, the Danaki put the receding hairline in the genetic arrangement of the human. Remember, everybody had to come give a drop of blood to clean this shit up.
Yeah.
And everybody who got gave a drop of blood left a genetic trait that can be identified. Right here.
This is a fucking like the Willis Pete. All this alien traits, right? That's what you're telling me. That it's alien traits.
Male pattern baldness is. It comes from the Danaki.
Yeah,
Hirsutism comes from the Dewanis and the Kidduites.
And just to be clear for the audience, when he say Danaki, he talking about the big head people like that Yakub father came from. Yeah,
Right.
The field coordinator. Go ahead. My bad.
Right. So they got the receding hairline. That comes from their traits in the genome. If they came to give a drop of blood and we can't see their traits in the genome surface as a phenotype, then they didn't get a blood, they cheated. So that's why you see varying prominent figures with different characteristics that you can identify and trace directly back to an extraterrestrial race.
Girl, already.
So this where his nose trait comes from. You know who else got that nose trait?
Who else?
Remember the one they called Chief White Wolf?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, dang, you're right. Oh shit, man, you cracking my thumb. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get them niggas. I'm gonna get them niggas, bro.
Somebody say young girl to get them niggas.
Yeah, man, get them niggas, man. Hey.
Now everybody that came to give a drop of blood is not necessarily nefarious.
You just gave me some extra with that hairline thing, though. You gave me that hairline thing. You just dropped that piece on me because I was looking at the Willow's Peak. I was looking at all the traits, like the eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? And I
got a paper I wrote around here somewhere. It's packed out, but the name of it is Gods, Clouds, and Extraterrestrials, and in there it's a whole page of genetic traits in the extraterrestrials they come from.
In one of these their rules in one of these folders that I got.
You might be able to find it faster by Google.
Yeah, you right. They gonna do it. If I knew you was talking about them, I would have slid it to the pole. I know I got them on there though. I got them in the extraterrestrial file. There you go, right here. That's a good picture to show them because all right, here we go.
That's the better one right there.
Also, Queen Victoria was of their rule.
Another signature trait of this species right here in the genome like is morbid obesity is what it's called.
Go ahead, go in on that a little bit. Go in on this extraterrestrial trait, the obesity trait.
Okay, so it's body types. If you pull up ectomorph, endomorph, mesomorph, it's going to pull up 3 body types. ECTO, MORPH, MESO, MORPH. Put all 3 words in there. Because it's going to pull a chart up, going to show you the different traits. Ectomorph, ECTO.
ECTO.
MORPH.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay, there you go. Click on the picture.
Right there?
3 body types right there. It's got 3 different body types. Yeah, blow it up. That's the one. See it say ectomorph, mesomorph, endomorph.
Yeah, I got you. I got you right here.
Okay, so the ectomorph in the African tribe is a Watusi.
Yeah.
A mesomorph in the actual African tribe is the Zulu.
Okay.
And the endomorph is I forgot the name of this tribe. They from the Sudan, and they gorge themselves to gain weight.
Okay.
Right. So those are 3
big
tribal. Right. Now, in Europe, the ectomorph would be James Woods, the actor. The mesomorph would be Dolph Lundgren when he was young.
Mm-hmm.
And the endomorph would be Chris Farley, the comedian. So you had 3 different body types. The endomorph is the result because most of the humans was ectomorph and mesomorph. The endomorph trait is heaviest in Mongolians. And this is why they have poor muscle tone, but they be strong in the fucking bull. Right? So when you see the different body types. Now, this would be an in-shape endomorph. This would be one that works out.
Okay.
That look like that. The actual raw nature of the body type or the phenotype would be the loose, obese genetics, where you flabby and you can't stop gaining weight, but you don't eat that much. Your body is in a perpetual state of prepare for the famine because it's coming. So you know, your body will hold energy, and normally those ones have a hard time carrying that weight, keeps them fatigued. If they get in shape, the men will look like this. But these are phenotypes, basic genetic structures. Now the humans is any one of the mixture of 2 or all 3 of these at the same time.
That's fire. So I know Queen told that the Daru trait ain't this the endomorph. It's more of a blobber type. Like,
right. Remember I told you this endomorph is obesity in shape.
Yeah, it's like a big bone type dude. Like I know people like that. They got big bones. They big boned people. They built
right now.
Women and men built like this.
Right. So it's like Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
He suffered from gigantism, but he also was picking that weight up too. And toward the end of his life, that's how they look. And you got to remember too, the Daros is tall.
Okay.
And obese.
Yep, they are.
Right. So they get anywhere from 7 to 9 feet tall, weighing anywhere from 400 to 500 pounds and up. Right. So where do we find these types of characters at? You find them getting in shape now. You find them in sports mostly as football players, as power lifters. They more inclined to powerlifting because they can get in better shape lifting heavy weight for lower reps, but it's going to keep their body in that shape. If they reduce the weight and increase the reps, that's going to be taxing on their psychology because they genetically lazy. But they not lazy. I don't even know if it makes sense to the average person listening. They genetically lazy, but they not necessarily lazy. Right? So that means that their genes are lazy is why they form that way. Some of them will express the laziness of the genes by being actually lazy.
This is deep.
Okay, now you have different height levels in the genome too. Pull up Watusi v Pygmy so you can see the difference in their height.
I got them like Watusi versus Pygmy. You want me to pull? I got some pictures on it already. You want me to pull them up?
Hey, blow that up and let them see the receding hairline. You see the receding hairline?
Man, you just fucking gave me some, man. I'm telling you, bro. You just gave me a whole nother piece to this shit. And I ain't even think about it. Look at this receding hairline. So everybody got this. Oh, man, it's really go there. I'm about to make connections on that shit.
But now you got tribes that's related to them that don't have a receding hairline. Hairline. Yeah. Like if you pull up the Hadendawas.
You talking about these people right here? I got them right here. I got them in this same folder. These people right here.
Yeah. They kin to them, but they carry the father line genes. See, the receding hairline is on the mitochondria. So the ones that come off the father line that's born to earth women don't have it. But the one that come off of the female Danakiel married to earth men have it. They get the trait from the mother.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. That's deep, bro.
But it only surfaced in the men.
Yeah, Tyra Banks got a big forehead too. She one of them Danakos. That's what somebody said in the chat. And this the picture you were looking for though. You said you was looking for the Watusi versus the pygmy height. I got it right here. It's in this one. Piles of families. All right. It's right here. All right, so this is the Twa right here. See how tall you.
You see that picture on the bottom left?
Dude. Yeah, right here.
That's what the Irish looked like that.
Yeah,
I think that is the picture of Irish Twa.
Yeah, leprechauns. Yeah, that's what it is. They that's the leprechaun shit. That's what they saying that these people were the myth. They come from the myth of the leprechaun. Yeah, connected with
right. Those are the ones who originally settled in Ireland and Scotland, and they were trained by Egyptian priests, and they wore gold snake armbands on their arms for the women, and a gold cobra crown. It was like a crown wrapped around the head with a cobra on the front for the men, and it was a class of priesthood. So when these is who St. Patrick was murdering when he said he was killing the snakes.
That's fucking man.
But I want to see the Watusi next to him because
that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, and a perfect example of that is this right here. Perfect example of it right here. I got it right here. All right, so
that's good enough right there because Muggsy Bogues he got the genetic phenotype of one of the Twa.
Yeah.
And Manute Bol has Watusi blood. He is, I think he is a Watusi.
Yeah.
Okay, now there's another group that's supposed to be protectorates over the Twa.
Yeah, the Afar people.
That's the Zulu.
Yeah, the Zulu Afar. Yeah, that's the same people, the Bantu people. Hold on, I got them right here. Where is it at? Where is it at? Okay. It's a mix. Dang. Oh, it ain't in this folder. Damn, it ain't in this folder. But I know who the people you talking about because they were protectors of those little dudes. And they would go, if you mess with those little dudes, those guys will come after you.
It's Shaka Zulu tribe.
Yeah, they consider the Twa man as like gods, as like little gods.
Right. So go back to Google. I'm finna have you pull up something.
Okay, I got you.
Right, now, the reason why they was protectorates of the Twa, because the Twa used to be, okay, pull up Vietnam tunnel rat soldier at the end.
In tunnel rat.
Yeah, tunnel rat soldier.
Okay, I hold on, soldier.
Go to the main page, see what come up.
Oh, not veteran, Vietnam. Here we go. You see it?
Yeah, that's them. See them dudes crawling through the tunnels?
Yeah.
See where it say tunnel rats on the bottom right? Go back. Scroll down.
Okay.
It's a book called Tunnel Rats. Gonna come up. It's on the left now. One down, one more.
Right there?
That's good enough. It was one next to it though that's even better. The other way. Right now. This is the job that the Twa had. You see how these guys are small and they crawl through the tunnels? This is the only job they had for short people in Vietnam.
Let me pull it up for you.
This is why I pay to study military shit, because ain't nobody, if you don't study military shit, you would never put these pieces we putting together right now.
Man,
with,
this is hot, man. This is hot.
With the Qua and the tunnel rat.
It make a lot of sense, man. I'm telling you, brother, bro. It make a lot of sense what you're saying. It makes sense to me.
Okay, so you see how he's standing in that tunnel?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go crazy on me. Come on, baby. All right, there you go.
You see, now they had to crawl in there. They look, when they crawling in there, they don't have a clue if they gonna meet gunfire down there. So that's one of the bravest jobs to have in Vietnam, right there.
Damn, it's crazy.
All right, now a minute ago when you was looking for this picture, you pulled up the regiment, and it had a picture of two dudes with yellow shirts on. It was on the Google page.
All right, right here. Two dudes with yellow shirts on.
I think it's down, son. Unless you switch, there you go. See what it say? Tunnel rats.
Yeah. My granddaddy was in there. You know what? My granddaddy was in this thing. You know what he told me? He used to tell me stories about this. Now that I think about it, and he said they armed them with these fire tart guns. They could shoot fire in the hole and shit.
Blowtorch.
Yeah, the
flamethrowers is what they call.
Yeah, flamethrowers. Yeah, he said they had the flamethrowers and them dudes. But he said, man, I'm gonna tell you, my granddaddy said them dudes, they used to be squeezed down in that little hole. And then he said they could pop out and the motherfuckers know how to flip and all kind of shit, man. It's hard to even shoot. He said it was hard to even shoot them cats.
If you look over under the book I had you pull up, the next picture right under it,
yeah.
The book, right under there is a chart that show you the tunnel designs that they was crawling through. This is the shit that they had to crawl through. This was no different than mining the mines of Mono Dapa.
And put it up. Oh yeah, you get me some good fucking shit, my nigga. I'm gonna put all this together. Telling you. All right, can y'all see that?
This is showing you how they was crawling through the tunnels. Now remember, I don't got no receipts, Elder. You gotta keep remembering that when I'm showing everybody this shit.
This shit hot. Go ahead. He even sleeping underground in like a little area.
Yeah, they had bunkers and everything under there. You see the false hole with the spear sticking out of it?
Yeah.
Booby traps. It was booby traps all through there. Okay, now go to mines. Go to Mono Dapa Mines, South Africa.
All right, you got to.
This is where they was working at.
I got the South Africa part. But what's the first part?
Mono Dapa, MONODAPA.
DAPA. I got you.
Did you put mines?
Oh yeah, let me put mines.
MINES.
Yeah, it's mines right there.
The first picture. This is what the mine shafts look like. Is that the right one? Read what it says. Is that in South Africa?
Yeah, gold mine, South Africa. Yeah.
Yeah. These are the oldest gold
deepest mine ever
in the world. So Inky had the Twa who used to crawl in there and get the gold out.
Man. See, did it save in there? Oh yeah, baby.
Okay, now for topography information to show you the tribal connection. You ready for that part, or you want to go deeper into this picture?
Oh yeah. Oh, I was trying to get that. Oh, there you go, right there. Yeah, we can go to the next part, but I just want to show get that picture up on the screen while you was talking. So like I know the Anunnaki was digging mines and canals and shit. But it's a lot, so it's a lot of underground shit that some of the shit that they don't even tell us about. Like we know about a little bit of shit, but now it's more shit underground than above ground.
Okay, now
go to Google. Right here.
Yep, that's the man shaft in South Africa, gold man.
All right, what you got?
Okay, now we finna show you the geography of the tribe. So look up San territory, SAN territory, South Africa.
Oh, Sans people land?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
We want a topical map to show you where it's at in South Africa. Put map behind it.
Yeah, right here.
There you go. Pull that up. Save that, and we're gonna come back to it. Pull up Zululand, South Africa.
Let me make sure I got this done right here. Let me do this. It may have all of them right here on this one thing, just in case. I put Zululand.
Yeah, Zululand, South Africa. So all of South Africa is Zululand. But we just trying to show you the relative geography of the signs in the Zulu. Because the way that it was set up, nobody was supposed to get to the Twa or the Bushmen unless they went through the Zulu. All the way to the left, third picture down. Click that.
All the way to the left, third picture down. Right here.
Okay, it's one more you need. It's called Swaziland.
Make sure I got this one saved through the case. Damn, this probably ain't gonna pull with it. Yeah, let's say that one. All right, Swaziland.
SWAZI. Swaziland is another part of the Zulu territory that they don't want to acknowledge as being Zulu. Third picture from the at the top, third picture from the left.
Yeah,
that one. Okay, now let's go back to say that, and then we're gonna look at these maps to look at where everybody was situated at prior to colonization, and then you can see clear what I'm talking about when I say that they were supposed to be the protectorates for the little people. A lot of us moved around.
Yep. This is
but we still here though.
Yeah, yep. Hey, we back on the land, man. Chiefs back on the land. It's pretty much game over though, Rod. It's pretty much game over, man. You already done lapped these niggas like about 10 times already, man. You just sitting chilling in some lemonade right now, just cruising on this thing, man. It's already to happen already.
Mm-hmm. All of Florida.
Hey, how?
All of Florida was it's the finish line because that's where the war was at. It was Big Mama Gullah Geechee that called all of the clans to war.
Okay. Go ahead.
Right. So the war came in until the Big Mama, that's the reigning Big Mama on the land, say the war over with.
Okay.
Right. So certain stuff had to be put in place. And those things have been being put in place for about almost 4 years now. Just a wrap.
Yeah, somebody said, what about the Ohio? Dang, it just disappeared. Just like that. They must have deleted it. Oh, no, there you go.
Look, anytime you see a city in America with a biblical name, Look at what year that city was chartered, because that's when it got its name.
Yeah, you're right.
You're not gonna find one older than 1492. It's not possible.
Because they wasn't even over.
We didn't have no Bible to use the names from the Bible on the land. It wasn't until we got the Bible that cities on the land began to be named after the Bible.
Like Salem.
Yep.
I know Cairo could have been, you know, but I don't even know if that was called Cairo or what they calling it at now. You know what I'm saying? Cairo, Illinois.
Well,
like a mirror city to the Cairo over there in Africa, right?
Yeah, that's Hollywood, man. That's a stage show to put the holy drama in front of their face when they was coming across the Nile, going so in Africa and start mischief and bloodshed.
We'll say that because you didn't already, like I say, you could have walked off stage with that Indian training thing, man. That shit, that was fire, man. I'm telling you, bro. You just gave me a whole nother month worth of research to do, man. I'm telling you. I'm gonna go take that one little piece and I'm gonna connect them niggas, man, see where they was at, where they were going to. Then I'm gonna see, oh yeah, I got you. I got something for that. I'm gonna figure that out. Cause I was trying to figure out how did these cats, if they Chinese, did they speak our language by being our children just growing up amongst us, or because it's like it happened like overnight, like almost not just necessarily overnight, but it happened real fast of how they switched places with us after Andrew Jackson deal.
Yeah, so they try to make people think that we live in teepees.
Yeah,
that's the most absurd shit I ever heard.
Yeah,
what happened was the teepee was Mongolian in origin.
Okay.
Right. And they still use them over there, but that was for travel.
Yeah.
You know how you pack your tent to go camping?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We took our hotel with us.
Yeah.
Right. That's what the teepee was.
Yeah. The tent.
Right. Yeah. It's your tent. It was your portable housing that you could take with you anywhere you went.
Yeah.
So we didn't have, like, we might stop in the middle of nowhere, pitch camp. But we went all across the land. We was never restricted on the land from touching one part or the other.
Yeah.
We just had to check in with the local tribes when we was coming in. That's where they got the smoke signal thing from.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So we send in smoke signals to let them know we in the area. Come smoke with the chief.
Right. Right. Right.
Fine. Now we don't use smoke signals. We use social media
and cell phones and laptops. And but they still sending us smoke signal. We did a tape call flipping on the land because you be talking about how people be sending messages and codes like a Mars code. Maybe like they do something on the land, like when he shaved his head bald. Kanye West parted his head for the ice of the yeah. So
what happens is the butterfly effect.
Okay.
If you understand how it works, you send your message out using the butterfly effect. It's gonna ripple.
Okay. Okay.
Right. And once you learn how to read the code, it sticks out to you while you're doing something totally unrelated.
Okay. Okay.
You know, so the message, you can whisper to a tree. The good thing about whispering it to a tree is the tree can filter the message energetically better than you can with words. Because you know what happens when you line a group of people up and whisper the word in one ear and go to the other end and wait for the final outcome. It don't come out the same.
No, it's gonna water it down.
But when you whisper it to the trees, to the elements, to the earth, when it come out in symbolism.
That's fine.
Because the universe talks in symbolism.
That's right.
So when it comes out in symbolism, you learn to read the symbols.
Yeah.
And then you can see more than what's being told with words. And that's how you will see the deception in the words, because nature tell a pure story where man tell a false story.
That's
it's just the law of nature.
Yeah, that's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. I tell you, like I say, hey, shout out Four Feather, Big Four Feathers, Big Chief Four Feathers, right? Big Chief Four Feathers. Hey, drop your call sign in the chat. I can't remember, was it Big Chief Four Feathers, Brother Love? Hey, hard to read them on here. because they be moving fast.
They asking me, there's a lot of people asked about different tribes. There's too many of these tribes to go through like that.
Yeah, we got to probably just do a tape just on it because that's a long. Actually, I got tapes on it, but yeah, we're gonna have to probably do something just on it because it's like the Shinnecock, Washita. It's so many, man. Like right now, it's like I think it's like 800 and some tribes, but like a lot of them tribes is $5 Indian tribes on the land.
But as long as we know who we is, it don't matter who on the land. Yep. We still run this bitch.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead, bro.
Right now, we used to get a Iroquois constitution orally to the next chiefs. Okay. Just verbally tell it to them. But when the European came, we knew we was gonna go through a Kali Yuga, and that when we wake up, we had to have it written down because we wouldn't automatically remember it. So this was the one I got.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
In here, it tell you that the matriarchs run the system.
Big Mama house.
It's Big Mama house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's as always been. Big Mama always was the head.
Mm-hmm.
The religion came.
So, yeah. Religion, but see, they even concealed it in the religion.
Yep. Big Mama,
you know,
right up at the top of it. They can't even sit up in that joint.
Yeah, that's the whole AME church.
How much longer are we going to give them to get off the land?
We ain't worried about them getting off the land. We worried about our people waking up to the fact that this shit is over with. Getting them off the land ain't even a hassle. Most of the motherfuckers gone anyway. It's our people that's right now apathetic. They're not doing nothing. They're not making no moves of renown. They're not restructuring their community. Right? So we got to let the $5 Indians take the lead on this shit so y'all can see how this shit work. Judy Campbell messaged me on Instagram. The SikApe on Instagram.
See what else we got. Hey, we'll take one more question. I gotta get Haru now at the background. Oh yes, it says Rod. Do you know anything about the? I think they're trying to say Sapana tribe in Virginia. That's my first time.
I heard about a lot of tribes, but we're not finna go into all of that. I mean, like, I can't give you the history of every tribe individually.
Yeah, I'm gonna eventually do that though.
Mm-hmm.
I got a tape coming out. I got tapes coming out on that, like some of them this week. I'm breaking the individual tribes down. Man, let me see. What about the Ohio Native Americans? Well, that's probably the same type of question. What's going on to happen to all the rich black sellouts? That's a good one, right?
Well, first you gotta verify their soul out.
Yeah.
And I don't got no mercy for them, so you better ask somebody that got some mercy for them. Don't ask me, because I'll be off with the head.
Hey, this is the last question right here. Where I got this question because somebody, it's this dude that came and he was attacking us on one of the shows. And he was attacking me too, and he said that, oh yeah, y'all niggas ain't no kings. Y'all, the real kings is hiding in the background. I said, man, real kings fight on the front line, and you hide while you. Then he said that when y'all get through fighting, we gonna come out of hiding and we gonna take over. I said that sound like that in-live shit. That sound like that.
That's exactly what it sounded like to me. Look, don't argue with me. Don't argue with Young Elder. Argue with the receipts we produce. That's what argument at.
Yeah.
I can get less than 2 fucks about any of these motherfuckers with that bullshit. But at the end of the day, I'm still gonna tell my people how to get free from this beast.
Right.
So they can come on to all the slander they want to. Don't argue with me. Argue with the receipt. Because once we done cashing these receipts, I'm going on hiatus.
Right? I'm telling you, I'm gonna disappear on them niggas. They gonna think bad lying. I'm telling you. Hey, look. So they said that. So like I was saying, these dudes they hiding under the table. They if you go to their page, they don't got nothing teaching us nothing. They scared. They hiding in the closet. And they said that yeah, y'all want to go on fame. We up in y'all out front. We out front fighting for our people while y'all hide in the closet. And you think you would come out after we get through fighting these beasts, and you gonna talk about you gonna be man? You better sit down. You a punk king. To me, you a pussy king. If you sitting on the back while the real kings fighting on the front line, and you talking about you gonna come and lay claim to something, nigga, you gonna get your ass kicked out with the other dirty niggas. You sound like you might, the niggas sound like they might be some dirty moves. It sound like they're in live shit. You hide in the background while everybody else fight, while everybody else dig and work. Your ass sit back and relax. That shit going out, that old Lion King ass shit where you got the lion, the male lion, he sit back and wiggle his balls while everybody go out and hunt, and he come in and get the food. That shit is out. That shit is out. That's that yin and yang. That's that Piscean age fucking mindset where you got these niggas that want to do nothing, then that they gonna get a cut. That ain't happening no more, bro. You ain't getting no cut of our shit if you ain't helping us fight.
Mama said, if anybody talk about you, you ain't doing nothing worth being talked about.
That's right. That's right.
If you're doing something that's worth talking about, it's gonna be some people that's gonna try to tear you down every time.
Well, shit.
So I ain't worried about none of that. That shit don't. My skin thicker than that.
Yeah.
I'll tell a motherfucker where to get off at, and if he don't like it, I can show him the exit the hard way.
Yeah, you can get down or lay down. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm coming, man. I'll tell you.
So all them people that's over there with their shenanigans, and some of them still flipping at me with Freemasonic codes and shit, trying to get my attention. The long house to the big house to the short house, from the blue house to the red house. Now, for my people that want to get free from under this shit, remember who the fuck you is. You was already here. You didn't come on no slave ship. Them motherfuckers came, they saw, and they thought they was gonna conquer, and they got their ass handed to them at the end by one little old sorry ass nigga from out of Pontiac, Michigan.
Straight like that. Yeah, Raw, you really with your help, I'm able to the shit that I'm about to put out, Raw. I'm gonna change the game forever, bro. This is the end. Like Ben Diesel said, it ain't the beginning you want to worry about, nigga. It's the end now. So you had it.
That's called a grand finale.
I think it's how you say your name. Do we cut off family that still want to debate the Jesus and religion story?
It depends on if you feel like entertaining that shit or not.
Okay.
The problem is you ain't pulled the Strong's accordions out and showed them that Jesus is ISIS.
That's right. Go ahead, get them.
Cause that shut down 98% of their argument. Now they got to accept the fact that the Christ that they looking for as a man, and why he always coming back cross-dressing is because it really wasn't a man, it was a woman.
The whole time. It says, YB, hey, I think he answers the question on that. Cracked heads and twitch caps. We got WB. It says, what do you think about starting a new corporation this spring?
I don't think we should start any corporations until the new system come online. That's my opinion.
Yeah, corporation is really.
We see that the system is falling in real time. So it's going to be some upheaval. These banks is crashing. Why would you? It's a good time to make money during the recession. Yeah. But it's a bad time to participate in the banking industry while it's falling.
Yeah.
That's like putting your money in to support the fall and lose your money in the process.
That's right. That's right. Hey, man, and that's it right there, man. We at the hey, this right here was another one, Rod. Like DJ Khaled say, another one. And like I say, if you came in late, you may want to roll this joint back, man, because Rod dropped a couple. I'm about to roll it back. He dropped a couple pieces in here that I'm gonna be able to take to add to my game, man. I'm telling you. But hey, Rod, it's like you like say I'm a basketball player, right? You like a coach, and I'm getting private training to brushing my skills up. So I'm getting sharper and sharper every time I come on with you, man. Every time we go into the gym. And then I talk to you all the time, every day on the phone. I'll be getting my head cracked. So yeah, so it's this is good right here.
Hey, look,
yeah.
In these sessions we be doing, we be showing receipts, but when I gotta go pull receipts,
yeah,
motherfuckers be thinking I'm making shit up.
Yeah,
because of how it be coming. They like, can't no one motherfucker know all that shit.
Those shit like like you sent, bro. You definitely sent. You definitely sent. And we were supposed to meet, and I was supposed to get your information, and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm telling you, I'm about
He
to
got a head crack out of all of that shit I just said. I don't know half the shit Malachi know.
I know it. Hey, look, and we with you, but I think we connected through the wind, and then you all you got to do is tap into the wind, and when you do that, Raw. You be talking sometimes. I say, ain't no fucking way, Raw know that, bro. It don't even sound like him talking. It sounds like some high power Big Mama is fucking making. This is it. This is it. That the Big Mama was talking right through you, saying, "This is what y'all need to know right now. This is it. This is your last shot. This is your chance to hear and know what's going on. This is it right here. I'm telling you, man. That's what I feel like. This, if you ain't got it after this, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I done told you who, what, when, where, why, and how. On both sides. From us, who sent me, why they sent me, where I came from, why I got involved, and how is all of these receipts we've been pulling.
It's game over,
right?
man.
So I told you where they came from and what their job was, and I told you what our job was. We the great defenders.
Yep.
It's a galactic chess game, the game of the gods. Bobby Hemmett even talked about the game of the gods. Somebody sent me the clip not too long ago. I almost sent it to you, Elder.
Yep.
But the game of the gods is a plutocracy.
Okay.
Type that word in, plutocracy.
Okay. Yeah. We talked about it on the let me type it up. Go right here. Yeah, we talked about it on that tape, on the hologramic tape.
Yeah, the board games.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that already.
CRACY.
Oh yeah, there you go, right there. Like democracy, but with Pluto. Okay, I got you. Right here. Government, government by wealth. It's a system governed by wealth. A country's social government by wealth. An elite or ruling class of people worth power deprived from wealth.
Okay, now go to the images and pull up the board game.
Okay. Right here. It's the board game right here. Well, it's a soundtrack, but it look like the board game. How it look, the front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right here. This is it. Actually, it right here. Here you go. Yeah, we did the magical tape.
What is he playing on the cover?
People, the masses.
What's the game you playing?
Oh, chess.
Yep.
Yeah. Against the
now look at the pieces again.
And the pieces is government officials, bankers, lawyers, doctors.
Right. So you playing chess with people. It's a movie everybody need to watch. It's called The History of the World by Mel Brooks. Type Mel Brooks History of the World. This came out in the early 80s, and it tell you the whole story of the switch out of the king and the government and all that.
Right here, that's what it look like. History of the World part. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check that out. It's two movies. I'm gonna check out the Warrior movie that you talked about, and this movie. With the game banger movie that you said, I'm gonna go watch that movie. I ain't never seen it. So these some old joints. I like them old joints. I like them old classical joints.
Yeah, this was Gregory Hines' entrance into Hollywood as a major role player.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I'm gonna check this out.
That's just to keep you from dying early.
Yep. Hey, Sunrise Murdoch built the Stargate. Well, at least it was Murdoch and Gazeta. They were the ones that was working on it. And but Enlil and them got mad and bombed them. I'm gonna break that down on the next tape I'm about to put out on Anarchy 13.
Look, this is where the atomic bombs drop. Okay, the Mediterranean was the planet splitter. That was the Gandiva. That was the flat desert scape before the Gandiva. Because of that, once it backfilled from the Atlantic, from the Mediterranean, it started to flood into the underworld. it started flooding. So they blew Mount Vesuvius to plug in and patch up the hole.
That's right. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, now the other atomic bombs, the later war, atomic war, 2 of them hit Africa. One hit in the west coast of Africa, and another one hit in the middle of the Sahara Desert. And you have what's called meteor glass as the side effect. With the same shit they found in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they found it, but it's thousands of years old in Africa.
Okay.
Right? And they make green glass jewelry out of it. Then you had one here in northern India, right? And you had one here in China.
Okay. Okay.
Who look like us, but not us, is they the everyday people, like the people you go to school with,
yep,
you work with. So it's like, and are they aware who they are? Is they? I feel like now they just watching me.
Some of them know, but all of them don't.
So
just like us, some of us know who we are, but it's more of us that don't.
Another question I wanted to ask you too, like, are you able to do we make babies with them too? Like, are we able to have kids with them?
Sometimes, but sometimes they're not compatible with us genetically, and we be with them a long time, won't make no babies.
Okay then. You know, I was just questioning a few things. Now I'll be checking you out though, man. I'll be, I'm out here this I'll be listening to you. You be making a lot
for
of
sure.
And there's so much chaos and confusion out here, like on the streets of Chicago. So it's like I be feeling like now, like that's probably where it be coming from. You know, people who just don't, want to see us doing good.
Yeah, we always got they in our communities, and most of them play the Godfather in the community like he a big shot.
I can believe that. I definitely can believe that.
Them the same niggas that got rid of Larry and Angel Bay.
I can see that. Like how the what's the other guy named? The police came in and killed him in his crib.
Go back and look at the paperwork. The nigga told him where he was at. It gave him a schematic of the house. They look like us, but they ain't us.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. Cause I be like, you be having me question. I be wondering, is these same people the people I call my friends?
Yep.
But yeah,
all right, Peace, God. I'm about to go to the next caller.
I got you. Blessings.
All right. They all over the land, Bunch of them look like us. Peace, God.
Oh my gosh. Holy. What's up, man? I got my headphones on. I hope you guys can hear me.
Sound good right now.
Okay. I got the fan going, smoking. Yo, Rod, my birthday is November 10th, 1983. Some of the stuff you said resonate with me, and I'm sitting here and I'm putting things together, and it blows my freaking mind because I was a different kid growing up. I was a kid that got made fun of. I got the most boss ass in my family. But I love my mom, I love my dad, and I kind of moving different right now. So I don't talk to nobody. I'm by myself, but I got my wife and my kids, and that's my joy. That's what I crafted. And within the last couple months, shit just been hitting me. From one day just watching KRS-One and he's talking about conscious, and then the next day I'm seeing Brother 19 Keys and Billy Carson, and then just things are talking to me. But I use life. So if it comes in a video, I take it from a video. If it comes something thing, but I just moved different, and I was like, yo, what the hell is going on? But when you started to break down them motherfucking dirty Moors, the study studying I did in school, like, I was always getting in trouble as a kid. I went to a Catholic school. I'm in Canada. They're teaching me about some native stuff, and it didn't resonate with me. And I used to sit in the corner of the wall because I was that kid was like, no, man, that ain't right. The history ain't right. But when you start putting it together, it was like, I was like, you know, man, this guy's thorough. Because there's not many people like you, Rod, who break it down in this generation to help people see it. Like the way you breaking people out and the way that you doing it, I don't know, I feel different with Scorpio, but there's certain things you say that is like, it puts me in a different frequency every time I watch your shit. Because I'm like, oh, there's another key. There's another key. But it's like this feeling that I had that I can't explain, but I know it's like when I hear you with Chief Warhorse, even just today I was listening to some of her stuff. It was things that I needed to hear when I was 5 and 6 because I knew and I touched and I felt different. Yo, I had trouble in school. Like when you said you couldn't like read, yo, bro, I struggled through reading. I got my diplomas up here. I went to university. I don't know how I fucking got through that shit because my reading and my writing was struggling, but I motherfucking fit that shit. Nobody was telling me I couldn't do it. How I got through it this far, yo, I came from nothing. I was poor as fuck. I'm like the only one who is like doing shit in my family. A lot of my family, like my cousins and shit, were spoiled growing up. I love them to death. I have so much love for them, but I got hurt too many times. And I just want to say it's like this hurt shit and not having family, like I had to even put blockages on my parents because I never really drew the line with them. I always just taped and I was like, yo, that's my parents. But now it's to the point where I was like, when you step in my family and you're trying to break up my family, that's all I got. And like, yo, my woman, I don't let nobody disrespect her because at the end of the day, it's like my 2 girls' moms, that's what they're going to look like. They're going to look up to it. And my dad fucked up. I ain't going to fuck up as a man. So whatever I got to do to be a man, I had to change my shit around. So in the last 8 months, I was digging in deep of who I am. And it's a lonely place. It's a lonely place, but you have to stand.
That's where the Scorpio go to shed his exoskeleton and develop a different one. Remember, when you shed one life, you move into another life in this same lifetime. Your level of information determines how many times you shed when you go into your seclusion. But when you come out, you prepared to be both understanding, loving, respectful, and kind to your parents, but also knowing that that's my wife. Don't disrespect her, please. This is what we, you know, how we deal with each other like this, da 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 da. You had that conversation from a place of love instead of a place of hostility. And
it's hard because,
but you first have to develop yourself to where Scorpio nature makes them have to see, because they'll sting the shit out somebody they don't mean to sting, but the venom's still there.
Always. And that's why I'm cool, because I know when I say something, and my wife is like, you just tell it like it is. But like I just watch people. So for the loved ones, I'll take the shit. I always have. And like to this day, like, yo, when it was down to nitty gritty, I was always there for my mom. If I had to pay my mom's mortgage, I lived with my mom. I paid that shit. I hustled. I would do whatever it takes. To this day, they know I love. But when they disrespect my love, that's when it hurts. And I just got to a point I was like, they got to see me for who I am, because ain't nobody, I feel like in my family, I love them. Ain't nobody love them like how I love them, because I was willing, I feel like in the battle of life, I would do this over. Like if I had to save everybody in the world, that's who I was. And that's who I am, because there's a code you stand for, right? And when you say this shit, like people don't get thrown away like trash, man, I know how it feels. I've been homeless. I had nothing. I've been there. I've been in the dirt. I worked in homeless shelters. I love that kind of people. I drove streetcars down in Toronto. I've been spit on. I've been there. I took in shit because I love people. But I just got into a point where I was like, my mental health, I had to get that shit back. You know,
that's the hard part. The hard part for the Scorpio is to remember that if you don't take care of yourself, you will let the world deplete you so bad you won't be no good to you or nobody else.
No. because I feel too
So
much.
you have to, yeah. So
Yeah.
you have to use what we call constructive selfishness. I want everybody in my family to be a millionaire. They don't see what I see, so I go out and get enough money so I can make us all millionaires.
Yeah.
I can't wait on them to see what I see. I have to make the moves. I have to, put stuff where it need to be in order for the rest of the clans to see what I see, and then we move. We didn't seize all assets. Everybody that was oppressing us, assets has been seized.
Yeah.
Right. But a lot of people are not familiar with the Indigenous Rights Act, so I have to rerun the Indigenous Rights Act script so that they can see it was all given back to us. We just have to use a certain process to get it.
I feel like I'm the only one in my family that knows that. Yo, I got Jamaican family. My dad's Jamaican, my mom's Guyanese. And they don't know that. And I've been telling them, and they know a bit, but it's a colonization is like fucking up the family. Like when you say there's certain energies, the enel energy, I seen that shit growing up as a kid in my house, right? I know what some of my uncles did to my aunties, and I know that shit. Nobody talks about it, but it burns them. But I'm like, I know everybody's life, not because I listened to gossip, it's because I had to hear it. And I kept it dear, and I know what everybody's gone through in my family. And I think I was always the black sheep, but I take it with pride. And now I take it where it's like, you have a mission, and whatever you got to do to do that mission, I want to, I want to do something great. And now I'm feeling the urge, like even with what you say, Rod, if you need a brother, I'm in Canada, you got a brother here. Like if you ever like